The zodiac sign that is the best at manifesting is Cancer. Cancers are emotional, intuitive, and imaginative. People with their sun in Cancer are very connected to their higher self, and manifestation comes naturally to them. Most manifesting coaches will tell you that the secret sauce to manifesting is feeling that the wish has been fulfilled. Feel as if you are there in your end goal. The master of manifestation Neville Goddard was also a water sign. He was a Pisces. Who better to manifest everything that they want using feelings than the feeling sign itself? Cancer is the I feel sign. I am a Cancer sun conjunct my Jupiter in Cancer. Jupiter is the planet of luck and is exalted in Cancer, so having Jupiter in Cancer is like winning the jackpot itself. My Jupiter in Cancer is at exact exaltation at 15 degrees. My manifestations are on autopilot. I desire it, I visualize it in my mind, and it happens. Many coaches will tell you to desire it, visualize it, feel it, and do nothing after. As a Cancer, I will tell you that this is partially true. Sometimes, you have to do a little legwork, but not always. Now that I know the law of attraction, I affirm my desires on a daily basis, but before I just desired it and daydreamed. I also have 3 planets in the 12th house, and Neptune Pisces energy has a heavy influence in my life. A year ago, I wanted a Mercedes-Benz. I knew that I had no credit and no real job. I day trade, but it's not a steady job. I have no steady income. I own a condo outright. I have no mortgage. At the time I had no credit cards and I had no use for credit. The dealership told me that I did not qualify for a car note. I went on my merry way and said to myself, soon I'll get my dream car. 3 days later the dealership called me and told me that they managed to qualify me for a car loan at a great interest rate with just $1,000 down. That same afternoon I walked out of the dealership with a beautiful brand new Mercedes-Benz. I'll tell you a second story. As I graduated from college, I desired and dreamed of a marriage partner. I was no longer happy with my college boyfriend and wanted to trade up to a life partner. My college boyfriend moved to North Carolina for a job opportunity. I was unable to secure a job near him. However, my dream was to live in Florida, and I attempted to no avail to secure a job in Florida. I was sad and cried over my misfortune constantly. I moved back home with my parents, but they essentially kicked me out and told me that I had to fly like a bird and take the only job I had managed to secure at upstate New York near the college I had attended. I was extremely against living in upstate New York. I did not want to go. I resisted so hard, but with nowhere else to go and nothing else to do, I went to my upstate New York job. I walked on the first day dejected but determined to give my new job my best. That first day, I headed to Human Resources and filled out the necessary paperwork. The Human Resources manager then walked me over to my department. I met my boss. She said, "Let me give you a tour of the department so that you can meet everyone." There he was. The first employee that she introduced me to. We locked eyes and I knew right then and there that I would marry this gentleman. At the time, I had no knowledge of astrology, so I wouldn't have been able to explain the magnetic pull to this person, but now I can tell you. My husband had a sun in Pisces within a 2-degree orb of my 7th house of marriage. From that day until the day of his death, we remained inseparable. Another story, when I was in college, I had this desire to just chill, do nothing, and live in Florida. I always wanted the ability to feel free, wake up at any time I want and with nothing much to do. I just wanted to retire from life at like 18. I had a friend in college and we would point at each other every day and say, "I want to do nothing." Well, what do you think that I do most of the day now? Yes, you guessed it, nothing, absolutely nothing. I'm like 20 years away from my retirement years. Basically, I'm still young. I literally spend most of my day just enjoying life and daydreaming. Every time I'm low on money, it just comes out of nowhere, stocks, etc. In the last 2 years, I've had over $5,000 just appear in the mail via unexpected checks from the government, friends or organizations I overpaid years prior. As of today, I have enough money to make all my monthly bills while doing nothing for at least the next 3 years. I have annual passes to both Disney World and Universal. I just literally walk around the parks for exercise and have my Starbucks or Joffrey's coffee at Disney and just do nothing. Desire, dream it, visualize it, feel it, Cancer. The wish fulfilled is yours. Right now, I have my phone alarm set to 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m. when they say that the portal between this plane and the eternal is open. Every day, twice a day for a whole minute, I affirm for a new husband, a big house with a pool and enough money to do nothing until my death at 120 years old. I want a Disney World wedding. I visualize my beautiful wedding in front of Cinderella's castle on a daily basis. True story, no lie. I've always had the desire to not age in the face, to always look young. About a year ago at 42 years old, I went on a date with a 46-year-old guy. We had lunch and had a good time, but at the end of the date he told me that I was too young for him. Too young. But I'm only 3 years younger than you, I said to him. Then he looks at me and says, "But you look 25. I took that as a compliment and we never contacted each other again. However, as mentioned earlier, just desiring is not always everything, sometimes action is needed. I have been doing anti-aging measures and wearing anti-aging cream since I was 25 years old. My face is frozen in time, but I do spend about $500 a month on that upkeep. Looking 25 at 42 is not a cheap endeavor, so sometimes desire, visualization, affirmation and action are all needed. Just as I am writing this, I just got a text from Lancome for 20% off site-wide. Here I go to purchase some more anti-aging cream. Please like and subscribe to Phenomenal Astrology.